Everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it, and hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. All right, let's go ahead and get started on the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. Let's go ahead and see, where is the Divine Masculine? Is he getting ready to come into union with the Divine Feminine? Six of Cups. All right, so maybe offering sweet nothings, maybe bringing you flowers. Two of Wands in the challenge position, the Page of Cups. So I do feel like for some of you, you are hearing from your Divine Masculine. I feel like this person, or this Divine Masculine is definitely sending some of you, whoever I'm tapping into. This is not going to be for everyone, okay? Spirit, please show me the Divine Masculine. Okay, wow. Wheel of Destiny is bringing the two of you together. Spirit, please show me the Divine Masculine coming into union with his Divine Feminine. Wow, the World card. So for some of you, your Divine Masculine has moved, maybe moved closer to you. Or Eight of Swords in reverse, coming out of confusion, I feel like. Okay, next card out. Wow, the Judgment card. So three major arcanas. Wow, a reconciliation coming together. Wow, we have the Fool, you guys. Look at this. Getting ready to take a leap of faith. Oh my God, I can just stop the reading now. All right. Okay, coming out of this overanalysis paralysis. I'm loving that. And the outcome of the Divine Masculine and Feminine. Oh my God, Three of Wands. Okay, waiting for our ships to come in. Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like, with the Seven of Pentacles, oh my God, look at underneath this, the Sun. Okay, here, this is the Divine Masculine energy. So the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. I feel like I do feel like, we are kind of going through some of the remnants of that Mercury retrograde that we just went through. Okay, so it's still kind of like, all right, what is it that I need to be working on? And I feel like the Divine Masculine really wants to offer you the world. And I feel like they're really looking at their life right now. I feel like they're looking at their past. They're looking at, how, like, what they need to do to invest into this relationship. I feel like for some of the Divine Masculines, they are working really hard right now too at work. But I do feel like this Divine Masculine definitely does see this relationship as their destiny. I do feel like a lot of you guys are in communications with your Divine Masculine. I do feel like, it's just kind of like sweet and soft and simple and kind of like, hey, a little bit of, I want to say flirtatious energy. You guys could definitely be doing a lot of flirting. But, not really bearing all. See, she's kind of covered up because of, the Divine Masculine is really thinking about their vulnerability. Are they wanting to be open and vulnerable? I do feel like they are. I feel like there's some, passion in this relationship, but I feel like it's kind of a slow burn, and you want that. You want a slow burn. You don't want something that is going to be overwhelming, because then what happens when fireworks burn out? You can't relight them, right? So keep that in mind, I feel like a slow and steady pace, because he's at the Seven of Pentacles. He's not quite to the 10 of Pentacles, but he knows that there's more work that needs to be done in order to grow more. But again, you're almost there. The sevens are about, internal conflicts as well. But I also feel like it's about divine timing. I do feel like, right now with the Six of Cups, this could be somebody from, a past life. I do see this as a soulmate relationship. I do feel like, the challenge is making that decision to turn their back on whatever drama has been going on in their own life and not putting any more work into any of that. I do feel like for some of you, the Divine Masculine, you could be hearing from him. He's wanting to reach out, a little bit of flirtatious energy. I definitely seeing that. Why is the Eight of Swords? Wow, oh my God. Okay, so the Eight of Swords in the reverse is, coming out of that self-imprisonment, and because they do see this relationship as their wish fulfillment, so they're ready to transform this relationship and take the leap of faith. Wow, you guys, this is about reconciliation, coming together. He knows that the final horn is being blown, and he knows that it's time for him to offer up something stable, offer up, their cup of love. I do feel like this divine masculine is definitely growing feelings towards this divine feminine as well. Three of Wands is usually waiting for your ships to come in, but I do feel like with the Three of Wands, he's looking out upon the horizon, and he's definitely looking at maybe even going to the justice of the peace, okay, and wanting to offer up some type of a committed relationship, and they know that that's hanging in the balance at this time. And I feel like, for some of you, maybe you're on a trip or you're going on a trip. There's something here about a trip or somebody coming in to see you. Does not necessarily, they could live in, you could live in side-by-side towns, right? It's like I live outskirts of town, and, my divine masculine could live, Captain Cook or Hilo, you know what I mean? It's like little towns away, there's a little bit of a distance. It does not have to be long distance, but I do feel like for some of you, I definitely feel like this divine masculine is definitely wanting to take a leap of faith. They are not wanting this to be another missed opportunity. And I feel like right now they are gaining the strength and realizing that this too is a gift. They have to stop looking at the things that they have lost and actually start pushing forward and come in with this offer, okay? Something stable. I love the fact that the Knight of Pentacles is showing up on the Fool, because it's saying that he's not willing to be a fool. He's not willing to just jump right into anything. He's taking his sweet ass time because he wants to make sure that he is getting it right this time, because this is something where he is going to want long-term stability. So, right now you're at the Seven of Pentacles, and then, the Eight of Pentacles comes in, and that's where he's putting in the work. The Nine of Pentacles is, having everything that he needs and feeling really good about it. And then coming into the Ten of Pentacles, which is like the ultimate family, the stability, the love, like that's the ultimate love card right there. I do feel like, let's see why this Two of Wands is here. Yeah, the High Priestess, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. I feel like, he's making a decision for some of what, I feel like he's using his intuition, and I feel like he's been kind of weighing up his options. Maybe he even has a couple of people to choose from. Maybe someone from the past that he is working on ending, this old dramatic situation. For some of you, I am feeling a little bit of drama, okay? But I do feel like he's healing. He's healing right now. Because he does have, these emotions, and I think it kind of took him off guard a little bit. I feel like he didn't expect to have feelings for you, and then all of a sudden, it's just like he wants to, buy you flowers, and, he thinks about you as he's moving forward. This is really nice. It's almost like he's putting you in his plans, okay? I definitely see him putting you in his plans. Yes, he's definitely had some confusion, but he is working on his manifestations. I feel like, again, he may have options. So if you haven't heard from him in a minute, or, you're just barely getting back into contact, it's because he's had a lot of things that he's been dealing with and needed to take a step back and have some rest before he comes out and works on this. So it's like, he's ending cycles so that he does not have a bunch of, exes coming back into the picture, needed to take a little bit of a break. And then he's getting ready to move forward and manifest this relationship with you. You guys, this is so fucking clear. This is the Wheel of Destiny coming in. This is like, you guys have done this in many lifetimes. I feel like, this is definitely a past life relationship that is being rebirthed as well. Six of Swords, the Hermit, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like you're definitely going to have him. It's like, he was kind of coming in, and then all of a sudden he went ghost, and now he's like coming back in with a vengeance, like, hey, sorry I've been gone for a minute, but I've had a lot of things that I need to do, and now I'm back, and I really want to talk to you. For some of you, don't be surprised if this person asks you to go on a trip with them. It could just be a drive, But I feel like that's their way of, trying to get in and get to know you. When I see all the swords here, I feel like this person, this divine masculine wants to get to know you. But again, I feel like it's wanting to take their time. So don't try to push it. Don't try to rush it. Because I feel like, all in all, I do feel as though it can all work out on its own. Spirit, let's go ahead and pull from the energy oracle card. Spirit, please show me, how does the divine masculine see his divine feminine? Wow. He sees his divine feminine, again, another number 7. So we have the 7-7 here. Okay. So he sees his divine feminine, maybe working out in her community. He sees that, her community has a lot of respect for her. She could stand out in the community. But also, he could have met you. You guys could have met when you were out in your community, or maybe when you were at work. Let's go ahead and read the number 7. So number 7 says, this card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas, and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. I feel like also, I'm almost getting to like you're kind of isolating yourself from your community as well. And I think that that's also, maybe you pulled back your energy, because we did just have Mercury retrograde in Gemini. So a lot of people did kind of pull back on their energies. So I am getting that too, Spirit. And I think that he's been like kind of maybe looking for you to see, like, he sees a card that reminds him of you. So it's almost like he's also looking for you. I just got broken heart for some of you. And maybe he's brokenhearted because he hasn't seen you out in the community in quite some time, and he's been looking for you because he wants to talk to you. He could be, reminiscing of old times that the two of you guys spent together as well. And, the times that you guys used to flirt and the sweet nothings you guys used to say to one another. So I do feel like for some of you, this divine masculine is really looking at the times that the two of you guys did share. And they want to heal this. I almost got like the urge to cry. Like I almost feel like, and I did see the broken heart card. So I do feel like, this divine masculine for some of you, this isn't going to be for all of you. They really miss the times that you guys shared. And they're definitely thinking about that. Spirit, how is the divine feminine feeling about her divine masculine? How is the divine feminine? Okay. So, wow. She's working on being strategic, and the magician in the mirror. So I feel like the divine feminine is just working on her manifestations when it comes to coming into union with her divine masculine. She knows that she must give up the need to be in this relationship. And so she's working on her strategies, moving forward. Wow, I just smelled somebody's barbecue. So for some of you, you could definitely meet, your divine masculine at a barbecue, or he could invite you to a barbecue. Or want you to come over so he can barbecue for you or make you dinner. Okay, so keep that in mind, because I'm really getting the smell of barbecue. So maybe there's, a bunch of his friends are getting together and they're barbecuing, and he wants to take you and introduce you, and just to kind of see like how you get along with their friends. So let's do the magician in the mirror, the number 53. Okay. So this card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and a light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist in the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the Magician, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the fortune will clear into brilliant reality. So, I'm saying I think that you need to sit down and write in your journal and work on your manifestations. So let's go ahead and read the strategy card, because that's how the feminines are seeing their divine masculines. I feel like they see their divine masculines as the Magician, and that they are manifesting, because I am seeing the Magician here. So you do have the Magician here twice now. And then the journal, which is also how we manifest, right? Making a plan. This card shows a pen, journal, compass, and key. When you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go. Consider any potential change in the course that may be needed. Beware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goal a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control, add thought to action, and set your sights on the road ahead. So I do feel like, if you are like, dead set on, coming into union, I feel like sitting down, and don't put the name of the person that you want to come into union with. Make sure you just put in like what it is that you are wanting to manifest, the type of relationship that you're wanting to manifest, so that you're not working at cross purposes with yourself. Because, say you are choosing just, this one person, but actually the universe has somebody else in mind, and that you haven't even met this person yet. You're cutting your nose off to spite your face, and be mindful of what you're manifesting, because, what if you don't want to, it's almost like doing love spells. You don't want to do a love spell. Love spells are so dangerous, because again, you could be really screwing yourself in doing so. I do feel like definitely some type of communication is coming in. I feel like he is wanting to come in and be your knight in shining armor, but he's kind of starting off small. I do feel like he's like, kind of like childish banter is what I'm getting. And you're kind of like, okay, I'm the Queen of Pentacles. Like, I'm ready for something stable. Like, when are you going to come in and offer me that instead of, offering me, this small little cup? Like, I'm ready for something bigger. Slow and steady wins the race, divine feminine. Okay, we don't want to rush it, because that's where mistakes can be made, and timing is everything. We need to make sure that we are, taking the time. I want to go into these cards a little bit. So if you are not 18 years of age, do me a favor and click off now. I want to see like how the divine masculine, how does the divine masculine see his divine feminine? Okay. How does he see? Wow. Okay. Wow. Not okay. So he sees, wow, he's very passionate about her. The King of Wands and the Knight of Chalices. So these are the tarot of sexual magic. So this is what the King of Wands is wanting to do. I feel like he's wanting to put his arms around his divine feminine. He sees her as someone who is very sexy. I feel like he finds her body very, maybe you could be very curvy, and I think that he is admiring your curves. And the Knight of Chalices, I feel like he is kind of watching you from afar, but it's almost like you already know he is. So you're enticing him. It's like, you're there, but you're like covering up the most, the sensual parts of yourself. But he is wanting to come in and, wow, something emotional. Wow. Okay. So the Devil is also here. And what do we got? The Ten of Swords. So I do feel like, the King of Wands is also, going through his own, having to, there's some type of a seductive quality about your King of Wands, or your divine masculine. Well, he could be a King of Wands as well, be mindful of that. But I am seeing where, I feel like be mindful, because for some of you, there could definitely be a third party situation. Maybe he's thinking about you, but he's still entertaining someone else. Okay. 8 of Swords, because look, the 8 of Swords even has the devil in the background. See right there? It's almost like he thinks he's getting away with something, but I feel like he really, and there he is twice now, right? So I feel like also he's got a lot of devilish thoughts within him. And I feel like he is fantasizing about you, Divine Feminine, fantasizing being with you as well. He definitely coming into union, what it would be like to be intimate with you if you guys have not been already. But I know that he does want to take his time. I feel like he's just, it's almost like it's enticing, but it's not quite there. I feel like he's aroused. There's an arousal to this as well. Wow, this is, wow. Ooh la la, Divine Feminine. You are going to be very happy when he shows up, that's for sure. I don't think there's going to be a lot of talking. I wouldn't doubt it if when the two of you guys do come into that sexual union, reconciliation, when you guys do come back together, if you've already been with one another, or when you do come together, I feel like it's almost like going to be like kind of like throwing stuff on the ground, knocking things over and just going for it. Okay. Because I do feel like there is a lot of sexual tension between the two of you. All right. So Spirit, please show me. Okay. Yeah, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. All right. So advice for this reading. So make sure that it's not just a sexual relationship. Make sure that the two of you guys can have a friendship, especially if you're wanting something long term. All right. So very important with that. Spirit, please show me advice for the Divine Masculine and Feminine. Retreat. Okay. And one more for the Divine Masculine and Feminine. Spirit, please show me one more for the Divine Masculine and Feminine. All right. And it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And again, codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life right now. So maybe it's a porn addiction. For some of you, this Divine Masculine could definitely have some type of a porn addiction. And they're working through that. Or it could be a drug, sex, alcohol. It could be any one of those things. So we want to make sure that the addictions are not coming back to haunt us, especially with the devil here and the codependency card. And we did just have Neptune today as I'm recording this, going retrograde. So that can bring back old addictions, maybe even, old addictive relationships, it can bring back those types of things. So be mindful of that. Use your intuition. But I feel like all in all, this is actually a really beautiful reading. What does the Divine Masculine want to say to his Divine Feminine? Wow. Okay. Wow. I am telling you, sexy time, you guys. Passion. Here it is again. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I feel like the Divine Masculine really is sexually, physically, emotionally even attracted to you. And I feel like it is drawing him in. And damn. Wow. Heated, not going to lie. Like... And he's wanting to take a leap of faith. I feel like he's definitely wanting to come into union. Okay, and my beloved, he says, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. So I do feel like, he could definitely be having dreams of you, or you could be having dreams of him as well. And maybe these are erotic dreams that he is having. And so that is also making him want to come closer to you. Wow, I am dealing with some twin flames here. Your passion ignites. And like I said, I feel like it's the passion that the two of you guys have for one another. And I feel like it's bringing the two of you closer together. And I feel like the two of you guys becoming one. Bottom of the deck, it says playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. So, going out, having fun, enjoying yourself. Try not to use any substances when the two of you guys go out. Okay, making sure that, your substances is not part of the equation. And, what is, because that can be a false sense, right? You have more balls when you're underneath, when you're under the influence of drugs and alcohol, and that's just not going to fly. I feel like, if you are, really working on yourself, I definitely feel like that could change. Five of Swords. I definitely feel like, yeah, he's definitely been wanting to undress you. And I feel like, again, he's definitely fantasizing about that as well. Six of Chalices. I feel like, this is like past life memories. And I feel like the two of you guys are definitely in tune with one another. Wow, these are very erotic cards. I'm going to go ahead and put those back here. You guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find a link to my website, thefootsteps2peace.com. Also, you guys, like this video, share this video, hit that notification bell, please, so that you can be updated anytime I post a video. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine every Saturday, and I do readings and general and love readings throughout the week. Anyway, you guys, I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful weekend and beautiful week, and I will chat again with you real soon. Take care.